All right, so let's talk about NeoDuel Backpack Monsters. This game drops on September 29, 2024, and it is an inventory management battle game. However, it's like not one-to-one battle like multiplayer. It's pretty much you set up your backpack, you press play, and all of your attacks and stuff just go attack up against different sort of snapshots of other people's sort of battles and backpacks, and that's just how it happens. So right off the bat, this game is absolutely very close to another backpack game which I play, which is called Backpack Heroes. And as a matter of fact, for Backpack Battles, I have 100 hours in that game. That game is so fun, and this one is just a really different take on it. I say different, but it's very similar. Like, if you go into this game knowing nothing about it, but you have played just as much time into Backpack Battles that I've played, you're gonna be just fine. It's literally the same thing. You press new game, you start with a random sort of shop, you have a little bit of money, you have slots, you purchase a random thing, and these are either Cosmonions in this game, which there are different types and essences that you buy which supplement each Cosmonion. So there are attack Cosmonions, which every sort of couple of seconds, depending on the Cosmonion, it deals a little bit of damage. They also have elements that kind of track, and they also have a sort of special thing called Link, which I like. So not every Cosmonion has this, but once you link to things, you get different benefits depending on the Cosmonion. Like, oh, maybe this one gets more attack, maybe this one triggers debuffs, makes it faster, etc., right? So you kind of want to combine fires together for more burning, or more water ones to increase more mana, which in turn generates to do even more stuff. And then they also have this thing where you combine them. So sort of different sorts of Cosmonions might combine into each other to make a better version of that. Maybe you can combine some smaller Cosmonions with some of the essences, like, oh, you have this little basics pink slime that doesn't do anything but does like quick damage on hits. Then you combine it with like a wind element, and the next turn after you finish that snapshot battle, win or lose, it combines, and then now it does something cool. That wind slime will link to another unit in order to give you more of a clarity buff or makes it faster, etc. So every turn you're just, you know, optimizing your backpack, pressing go, and then watch it go. Now, there is ELO in this game. There's daily ranking, there's weekly rankings, there's global rankings, and it's going to be in version 1.0. The big difference between this game and Backpack Battles is that Backpack Battles is still in early access technically. However, I feel like if you are new to this sort of genre, I would recommend you play Backpack Battles over Backpack Monsters. That's not saying that you shouldn't play this one at all. I'm just saying if you're really tight on money and you want to buy one of these types of games, that one is the more superior of the two. Some people might even say that NeoDuel Backpack Battles is just a complete copy of that game, and I'm not gonna lie, it's very close. It's so similar that it's like, dude, do I like hate on this because it's such a copy? But at the same time, you know, it's not like you can, you know, like, come on, like, what are you gonna do? Like, a shooter game's gonna copy a shooter game, Pokemon game's gonna copy a Pokemon-like game. It's the same thing. It's a new genre, so it's here. It's just like, I don't know if it's different enough, or if it's polished enough, or if it's visually awesome enough that it overtakes Backpack Battles. However, if you have played 100 plus hours of Backpack Battles and you want to try something new, then this one would be fun to try because there is a lot more things to learn. Backpack Battles is updating quite a lot. It's going to come out of early access very soon, but this game, it's decent. You know, it's decent. It's just missing a little bit of quality of life stuff. There's like weird stuff when you're snapping around and looking at things. I wish the visuals were a little bit more animated. It's very static, but it is easy to just hover over items. You can see which things link to other things. There is a codex, so you can actually see all of your, all of your past stuff. You can see all the items in the game and whatnot, but it's just good, right? I mean, when the game drops, it's not going to be any more than like 10 to 20 bucks. And, you know, if you somehow like the aesthetic and the gameplay over Backpack Battles, then it's good. it's pretty good. It's cool because you can see your elo go up as you play. It's always there in your face. And then, you know, oh, I'd even mention like, yeah, you just play a bunch of times until you lose. Like, I think it was like 5 times or something, and that's it. But yeah, there's not much to say here. The gameplay is very simple, but it's good. So if you're into these sort of games, try it out. Watch some duels and see if you like it. There's an okay amount of sort of builds you can do. And it's gonna be version 1.0. It's like fire, water, shield, mana, and then you can always, and there's a lot of neutral ones too, which are the most interesting ones. And you just have to find a really good striking balance between how you want to win as opposed to defense, right? So for attacking, you either do straight damage, you're gonna burn them to death, or you're gonna use thorns and survive, get some regen, or maybe you can stun them so they can't do anything at all. There's this really cool affliction you can do called frostbite, where if you put a bunch of frostbite, it just straight flat damage. So there's a good ways to win. So yeah, it's all about just making the most of your build, re-rolling, and then just using your upgrades to your advantage. And that's what makes this game really addicting. It's also a really cool competitive game. Another reason why I like the genre, it's because it's not real time. You press play whenever you're good to go. You can always quit and come back later. You can take your time. This is a game that I don't stream a lot, or the type of game that I'm gonna stream a lot, like backpack battles. I pretty much just, whenever in the morning or whatever, I get some food, I like to sit down and just open the game up, take a couple bites, put a stream on, and just, you know, hit play a couple times here, do a little bit of rolls, and go again. Backpack battles, I feel like it's that thing just has way more polish. So once again, if you haven't played any, battles is the way to go. If you've played both and you want some more, this one's okay. Like, you're not gonna hate it going in. It's just a little different. It's kind of like playing a reskin. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it's that close that it just feels like you're playing an overhauled mod. But, you know, I hope this game has more animations, more quality of life, and just keeps on, you know, doing its thing. It really feels a little more early access than Backpack Battles feels right now, if that makes sense. So that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. If you guys want to see the Backpack Duels episodes, head on over to the Let's Play YouTube channel, link in the description. And of course, come by Twitch, where we stream this game and a lot more stuff. So thanks, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Fire plus. I'm just putting it down. I have no idea what I'm doing. Link, 10% reduction. Gain. This thing doesn't really matter. Okay, just doing this. I don't want to think too hard right now. I just want to fill everything up. Fill her up. This is a little stronger. Obviously, we can optimize it, but this is fine, man.
The crowd is roaring.
Chance to fire back. Look at the fire. Oh my god. Wait, what happened to my fire? Reduce burn. Oh, this thing is good. Oh my god, he has 4 of these. Oh. Wait, we're hella winning. Good, F you.
Let's hear it for our champion.
Another one. I gotta grab the other one. It's too good. Cap Cop. Okay. Okay. Remember, we're not trying to... We're just trying to optimize our spots here. 4-5. This is okay for now. Okay, we're gonna let it go. Okay, go. So I have a lot more burn potential now.
The stage
Another burn deck.
The crowd is roaring.
What's this? Decreases my healing by 2% per each. 12%. So we're like wind regen burn build. Oh man. Look at this. Dorangutan Astral. Oh yeah, we're totally winning now. A lot of the people we fight looks like they always run out of energy.
Our strategy proved.
Another one of these? Nah. Let's see. We only need to win a little bit more. Oof, look at that. Water.